Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy, I got your six. And today, I'm going to show y'all some tips and tricks on how to master the longbow. Roll the intro. So today, we have videos on how to master and become a pro with the longbow. See, the longbow only has I'd say 3 tips and tricks to master it fully. And once you get those tips and tricks down, I think you're good to go, honestly. And the first thing we're going to be talking about today is leading your shots. So with the G7 Scout and everything else that's a sniper rifle, you normally need to lead your shots about a half of a body in front of the person that you're shooting at. But here in a minute, you will see in this clip that with the longbow, you don't need to lead your shot nowhere near as much. I would say, just lead your shot probably about not even a quarter of an inch in front of the person. And like you've seen right there in that part of the video, it's dangerous. The longbow is dangerous, I'm telling you that. 118 headshot damage, 2 shots and someone's done for with full shield and full armor. If you don't like the longbow, then something is wrong. I honestly just think you should give it a try. Now the next thing we're going to talk about today is, drum roll please, recoil. Even with no barrel stabilizer, the recoil is so small you can easily hit a target from long range, I'd say 2 or 3 times before the target or enemy even notices it, and before they can even act on anything. So the easiest way to work on your recoil is to go into the firing range and hit the man targets. Do not worry about the pop-up targets. I would just worry on the man targets, and also do it with no barrel stabilizer. Because once you start putting barrel stabilizers on it, in game, obviously, you put a barrel stabilizer on it. But while you're training at the firing range, do not put a barrel stabilizer on it, because once you do, you're going to get so used to literally none at all, no recoil whatsoever, that, whenever it comes to you in game, what if you cannot find that purple or blue or even gray barrel stabilizer? Fun fact of the day, the best character to use the longbow with as a combination would be Pathfinder, due to the playstyle and abilities, because he can use his grapple to gain high ground, and also use his zipline in the same instance as his grapple, and even his passive insider knowledge would allow you to reveal the next location, so you could ultimately be the first in the ring and hold teams off with high ground while using the longbow. Personally, I like Pathfinder, but I am not as good enough with him to main him. But if any of y'all have if Pathfinder is y'all's main, I would definitely give the longbow a chance. That's all you need to do. Use Pathfinder, give the longbow a chance. See how you like it. Let me know down in the comments below how you like it. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. It would be really appreciated. And much love. Now let's get on to the next tip. Now the third and final tip for the day is close range combat and also hip firing. Now I know a lot of people are like, oh, why would you want to use the longbow in close range combat or hip fire with the longbow? It's a sniper rifle. Well, guys, I'm sorry to tell y'all, but in close range combat, the longbow seems and deems to be very effective. As the R99 is probably the most effective, but also it does less damage, per second. As a longbow does 55 damage per second when shot, and the R99 does somewhere around 6 damage. So by the time it takes the R99 to get 55 damage, the longbow could already have done, 110 damage, or maybe a headshot, like 115, along with a 55, so 170 damage by the time that the R99 has even done 50 to 70 damage. And the best way to work on your hip fire and your, close combat would honestly be just jump into a match, grab a longbow, and just start hip firing people. I mean, I know a lot of people get upset when they get killed, but that's what the game's about, isn't it? It ain't about winning every game. It's about learning new things. And I'm trying to teach you a new thing with this longbow. And it is a really good weapon, guys. I'm telling y'all that right now. The longbow is probably in my top 5 favorite weapons. But yeah, just get into a match and work with your close combat. Work towards your close combat. And go up against people that have R301s, R99s, Go against people that have Prowlers and Spitfires in close combat and see if you come out on top. I'm telling you, if you hit 2 or 3 of your shots, you will be the winner of that battle. So, I gave y'all the tips and tricks y'all need. Now it's up to y'all to implement everything. And if you could, just please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Thank you.